Charlie, thank you for this. I don't have a whole lot to say, honestly. This was really, really great. I want to start first with your title. I love simple movie titles. One word, not a big old long crazy thing. And you leave us wondering what you're going to talk about. So you've got our interest from the beginning. You really did keep your cool. I felt like maybe you had some notes, but I couldn't really tell. You spoke clearly and conversationally, very familiar with us. It really felt like Charlie was talking to us and not reciting a speech, which is the whole point with impromptu speaking. My notes are a little just scattered, so I'll just go through them one by one. I think it was impossible not to notice this big old smile that Charlie had on as he was giving this speech, and that really, really helps when you're giving impromptu. It shows that you're connected to us and your subject matter, that you're interested, and that we should be interested. It really showed when you were talking about the NBA, so I could tell you absolutely escape into that. Use of pauses were great. Oh, my microphone's way over there. Sorry. And you used a few very quick sentence connections that show that you are excited about what you're saying. There was one part where you said, these things are, they're all authentic to me. These are things I believe in. So those are two separate sentences, but they're related, and you cut the pause out of it to show your excitement. That also really helps with impromptu. The things I would suggest that you could improve on, I would say, is really leaning into, and we hear this all the time, leaning into that vocal variety, being bigger. When you're interested in something, you want to hear it in your voice too. So remember, variety is the key word here, not just vocal or not just how you sound or the words you choose. So there was one point where I almost heard I could hear it in your voice. It's what I'm doing right now, where you said something, you said it doesn't really matter. You can say that even with more emphasis. Who cares about this stuff? It doesn't really matter. And lean right into it. It sounds like you're talking to me. You're really really into that idea. And then also with let me sleep on it, you said, my colleague said, yeah, let me sleep on it. You could really play with that. My colleague said, yeah, let me sleep on that. You could sort of, you don't have to do a voice, but you could just put a little more variety into it. That is really all I've got. So great job in terms of impromptu speaking. I envy what you did tonight. So great job. And back to you, Yasmin.